Hello, ladies and gents. Welcome to Ostron's Prime's stream of Final Fantasy XIV. So today we'll continue our Tales of Hildibrand. It's been long due. As I said before, from previous week, we will do Hildibrand on Stormblood, and then on Friday we will do on the latest one. Alright, so our tales is we get to find Hildibrands here at Curtains. Ishgard to be precise. Alright, so let's enjoy it. Okay, I have to check my sound. Right. The Gigi situation. So previously, Hildibrand discovered the mammoth who he kinda like it. Right. But the mammoth, which he called Gigi, the mammoth doesn't remember its name, so gotta find out. I pray this morn finds you well, Luna. Or at least better than it finds me. It seems I have no choice but to seek out that inspector and convince him to surrender up his mammoth to me. Was under most suspicious circumstance, after all, and who can say that what secrets or heresy it might hold? Therefore, the Inquisition would conduct a thorough inspection, and if needs must destroy it. Given his affinity for the contraption, I fear that Inspector may not be amenable to my request. Nevertheless, he must be made to see that it is in the interest of public safety. Would you be willing to help me persuade him? Fury be praised. At least you have seen reason. Let's pray he will see as well. I'll give you to understand that while the inspector and his assistant have been wandering all over the city with the mammoth in tow, they often frequent the gazebo near Fort Tom's Manor. With any luck, they will be there now. Alright, so this is gonna be a long one for us, I think. It's on the pillar. Last video then. So this is like Hildibrand in Heavensward, I think. Right, oh, there. Wait, is there a Lalafell here? Since when? Let's see what's he up to, ladies and gents. Verily shall we score all creations, from the deepest pit of the seven hells to the very pinnacle of the heavens. For the answer we seek every day shall be filled with grand adventures, stuffed of fairy tales and legends. I saw a grand adventure in the deepest pit of the seven hells. Just so. Such is the creed of Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, inspector of extraordinaire. Whoosh! Look at that. Well posed, Gigi. Well posed. I dare say you have the potential to be an exemplar inspector someday. What are you guys doing? Right, that's enough of that. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Supreme Sacred Tribunal of Hellenic Inquisitory Doctrine, I hereby command you to surrender that mammoth of suspect heretical origin into my custody. Why, hello there, Luna, and Inquisitor, sire. Ever the jester. Accusing poor Gigi of being a clockwork heretic, then 'tis plain to see that he is merely a precocious young lad.
Oh, there you go again, confusing the poor girl. As if those big, beautiful, boxy eyes are the souls of femininity.
What? Nashu, please. Were you not witness to the magnificent display of Mandarillian masculinity mere moments ago?
That's cause you haven't taught her any better. She needs a proper role model to show her what's what.
What the heck? Yep, Mikote's pose. Alright. That's something, isn't it? Mistress Ostron, Inspector Sire, what is all this commotion? I can hear from you from the courtyard. Oh, it's Count Photon.
Oh, Lord Edmond. My sincerest apologies for the disturbance. I've come to seize this mammoth on behalf of the Inquisition, a fact which I clearly explained to the inspector before you arrived. At which point they set to bickering about the contraption's gender.
What say you, my lord? Do you think Gigi is a boy or girl? No, Count Edmond. 'Tis clearly a strapping young lad, no? You retake me, not you two. Has the whole world gone mad? Fine, fine. But when supposing that this Gigi is a real boy, you cannot deny that the circumstance of his discovery and miraculous resuscitation were most unusual. He cannot be suffered to roam the city with impunity until the Inquisition has determined he is not a threat. I beg your pardon. Miraculous resuscitation? Well, we discover him in the snow. I see. And until such time as Gigi recovers his memory, mayhap it would be best if you adopt him as a ward of House Mandible. I will even stand as witness here and now if you wish. Adopt? Then that would make me Gigi's father? Doubtless the Inquisition would think better of taking any action which might threaten the cordial relationship between our two houses. Yes, of course. I'll do it. I, Hildibrand, Agent of Enquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, do hereby grant this child the patronage of House Mandeville. Yildi. No, he's dead. Inspector's finally become a father. It's so beautiful. Quite. Now that you need no longer fear the Inquisition, you are free to show Gigi more of our fair city. Indeed, I strongly encourage you to do so. Mayhap, by the grace of the Fury, something will jog his memory. Thank you, Lord Edmond. I shall not forget this kindness. Come, my faithful assistant, my beloved son, we must away. Now there's more of this. Oh, Harlony, I will not presume to question your grand desire, but... confound it all! Well, mayhap I cannot detain the mammoth, but I am still within my rights to observe the blasting.
Lord Godbert will be pleased to hear that his son is hale and healthy as ever, but I would ever presume to meddle on another father's behalf, and certainly not without consent. Yep, me too. Oh, I see you again. Good, sir. Alright, where are they? Up there? Up there, isn't it? So yeah, as everyone knows, I just changed from Mikotes to be a Vina here. We're going to start a Banban conspiracy. Oh, they're down there. Ouch. Well, when you put like that, you gotta stay cool about it. So yeah, if anyone's curious, that emos was spectacle. You can accept that quest here. It's level 56 quest, and it involves the Saint Remanald's Cathedrals and the Scholasticate. So it's about the school theme setting. So yeah, I highly recommend after you finish Hildibrand quest in ARR, try to do the quest about that. It's about Inspector Brandon's, which I think is quite enjoyable. It's not as funny as Hildibrand Saga, but at least we got some proper detective works there. It's like involvement with high school detective, something like that. Yeah, I recommend it. Right, let's continue.
Come now, Gigi. Surely gazing upon this wondrous work of Ishgardian architecture stirs something within your soul. This grand manor of House Durand, Maltemsparte? Pray do not fill the mammoth's head with such nonsense. That is the supreme sacred tribunal of Haloric inquisitory doctrine. I should know. I work there. Furthermore, I am quite certain that there is no house Durand Maltemsparte. and that it is rather a ludicrous portmanteau of the four high house, including that esteemed house which but recently stood as witness to your adoption. Sorry. I have a sore throat. Well, Kiki? Do you remember anything? Not at all. No, nothing. I say, rather than parading him before the grandiose, why not give him a taste of something more prosaic? Let us make our way to the holy stables, that he might bask in the singular sights, sounds, and smells of Ishgard's famous chocobos. Wait, what? They're visiting a black chocobo's farm? Alright. It's on the foundation. It's Sky Steel. And how do I get from there? Right. I'll go this way. Wait, did I? Oh, I haven't did it. Not this one as well. Not tries. Level. Alright. Maybe after the Hildibrand quest we will come back to roulettes. Who knows? Righto. Oh, it's down there. Ouch. Yep, they train Black Chocobo here. Yep, basically that's how you change your Chocobos
feather. Mm, mm. Splendid specimens of horsebird's flesh, would you not agree? In hands of skilled jockey, any of them could take first place at the saucer. These chocobos are the pride of the Ishgardian cavalry, and any Templar knight who dare exploit them for personal gain will answer to the Fury herself. How about now, Kiki? Do you remember anything about Ishgard? Be sure to snip the chocobos. It might help. It didn't. What? You know, just because you found him in the curtain snowbank, it doesn't mean he hails from Ishgard. Which is why we ought to try taking him to the markets and exposing him to all manner of goods from across Eosia. Excellent suggestions, Inquisitor. Oh, for the love of... Wait. Am I now complicit in this farce? You forgive me. Yep, you're, But I want one. I want one. Buy me a chocobo, please, father. I become a real boy. What happened? Father, the strange-looking thing is staring at us. And that strange-looking. Alright, no more sad music. So where we go? Oh, we go to the market. We go to the market. Wait. Did I? No. Ooh, so cold here. Right, it used to be simple for you then. Why bother? It's no use. Now, Gigi, you must not give in to the despair so easily. Did I not promise you the days filled with grand adventures and the eventual discovery of your mislaid memories? Spirits, Gigi, spirits. Oh! Oh no! Oh! Think! My word! I was flung to the ground with reckless abandon. Could this be the opening salvo of the indiscriminate campaign of vandalism? One waged by your wild gesticulations, perhaps. At least look before you strike a post. Gods only know how much that waste cost. 123 million 504,000 guild. At last, a settlement. It was over 700 years old and graced the homes of a dozen archbishops, 8 counts, 2 lord commanders, and 1 duke. 100 million guilds! Oh, Anthony, why have you forsaken me? Oh, he can restore it? Oh. Well, would you look at that? You can restore it? Oh. The heck? So the mammoth can restore it. So I think the mammoth, it was from the Gulbland, the Gulbile library. Yeah, I think that it's from that. It's a miracle. Nay, the divine intervention of the Fury herself. Did I do that? Gigi, my boy, that was marvelous. You're a born artisan, just like father. Papa, hear this, Papa. Your grandpapa, Godbert, the man who woke you with a few gentle taps to not the knocking. You wouldn't believe what else he can do with that hammer of his. Why, some folks says he wields very powerful of light and death. Yep, he just LB3. No, LB5. I didn't know that Crafter has LB. Really. Once he and the missus come back from their tour of the Western Highlands, I'm sure they'll love to see that tricks of yours. Do not demean this mammoth's power as a mere parlor trick. We just witnessed a miracle, and I demand that you all acknowledge it. This mammoth. Sir, I say, sir, 100 million guilds for the mammoth. Nay, 100 million guild and the Duke's priceless waste. My word, is this what passed for the trade in Ishgard? Gigi is my flesh and blood. I will not sell him at any price. Please, Papa Hildi, no more. I know you mean well, but we can deny the truth no longer. I am a mammoth. Gigi, whatever has got into you? You are my son. You are a Mandeville man. Listen to your papa, Gigi. You're a Mandeville girl. Through and through. What? Stop it, both of you. You are not my papa or my mama. Well, another sad song. Right. Yep, indeed. Well, it is only to be expected. Iggy is at a rebellious age. Strange as it may sound, I too taste my parents' patience, and that on more than one occasion. But if they could weather the storm, then so can I. I say we find out what's got him thinking he's a mammoth. But he is a mammoth. How can you not? Oh, never mind. The measure of a mammoth. Alright. The course of the fatherhood never did run smooth. But I, Hildibrand, a guardian of Gigi, doting parrot extraordinaire, now he changed his title. Shall find a way to overcome this trial and be reconciled with my beloved son. That's the spirit. Solving a simple case of childhood rebellions should be easy for a man who unmasked thieves, defeat duelists, and led armies of undead Okay, that's the little one. It looks. Little one looks. What I say? Kind of weird. Yes, that's all very. Wait, what about? What was that about the end date? Actually, don't tell me. For now, all the matter is finding that mammoth. We should begin by speaking with the sentries stationed at the city gates and the airship landing. If Fury help us, he has left Ishgard. We will need to know about it sooner rather than later. I will visit the Ark of Werther, while the inspector and his assistant head to the airship landing. You can question the guard at the gate near Manufactory, after which we will regroup there and share our findings. Dismiss! Righto. Alright, so we'll go to the foundation. Oh, we go there, I see. Alright, so it's... Oh, it's near the gate. Alright, so to the gate. The foundation. Yeah, sorry about my voice. Today I have sore throat. I need to... Yeah, I have a cold lately and a bit sore throat. It doesn't do well for my voice, but... Sorry. Alright, but we can continue. Here what? There we are. And for the cutscene. Did the fella with a wide brim hat? Aye, he came through here for passage on a supply ship bound for the Falcon's Nest. One of them was named Lalafels, right? Funny little bugger. Seems keen to be anywhere but here. I see. Well, if Kiki left the city, it was not by the main gates. And the sentries at the airship landing has seen no one matching his description. Well, he just go through this gate. Falconess, where it takes me. Must we return to that freezing pit of despair? Wherever Kiki goes, I will follow him and find him, embrace him as my son once more. However, I surmise our final destination lies far beyond the walls of said outpost. Indeed, there is but one reason he would return to those frozen wastes. To frolic in the snow and cast his worry to the winds. The heck? Really? He seems in no mood for frolic when I last saw him. As I recalled, he used his arcane powers to mend a waste, only to become more so and be vigilant when it became clear to him that he was, in fact, a mammoth. One might even say he remembered what he was, remember his purpose, and so he returned to Western Kurtast, that famous breeding ground for heresy, where we first found him. Home of his heretic masters, to share with them the intelligence he had gathered on the city. At long last, the undeniable, the unquestionable, the unmistakable sense of heresy. What is wrong with you? Alright, I'm sorry. What are we standing for? We have a heretic to catch. Alright, he seems to be in the mood. Inspector, I'm starting to think that Inquisitor Sire might not think very highly of our little girl.
Indeed, it is possible, but I would not presume to know his feelings ere his voice them explicitly. Until such time as he does, we should endeavor to surreptitiously bring him around to the opinion that Gigi is a boy of pure heart and good intent. Subtlety in all things, Nashu. That is the Mandeville way.
Alright. This is getting silly. So we have to go to the Falconess then. To anyone who's watching, thank you from the bottom of my heart. As I mentioned before, we will continue on Hildibrand's quest until Friday. So right now and Friday, I will stream all about all Hildibrand's quest until the latest one. Okay, why is freezing here? This is... Oh, it's Blizzard. Okay, I have to change then. To suitable... Yeah, the climate is here. I don't have my hat anymore. Let's go! Sheep! Thank you. Thank you. Thank you kindly. Okay, there they are. Man, I really like the sheep here. Look at that. Look at that animation. I really like it. He's jogging. All right. Indeed. Okay, so we have a footprints here. Let's see. Aha! I knew it! The mammoth immediately left the outpost and looks to have head north along the river. By the fury! I cannot wait to finally catch him in the company of heretics. I don't much like your tone, Inquisitor. If our baby girl ran afoul of any heretics, she'd look them square in the eye and tell them she doesn't want any. Hey, Inspector, I think I just had one of those moments, you know, of insight. Maybe Gigi came out here to find Lord Godbert. I did tell her grandpapa might like to see that trick of hers.
Brilliant deduction, Nashu. He must be eager to meet his grandparents.
Okay, what is wrong with these two? Oh no. The self-same one he renounced when he declared you were not his father?
What a fine young gentleman, eager to explore his heritage. Let us make haste, my friends, for a reunion of 3 generations of Mandevilles beckons.
Alright, something's wrong here. Something really wrong here. Yep, I really can't be bothered. Me too. Me too, side. Me too. Okay, it's there again. Hey! Oh, I like that. I really like this mount. Look at that. Look at that fluffy tails. We here. Follow the footprints. Up north. Oh. Wait, what? Okay, why? Alright, there's a dead animals here. And there are 2 person. Oh, right, it's... it's Papa and his mama. The Mandeville family is here. Alright, that is something. The mammoth lies motionless in the snow, fragment of ice struck into its cap, suggesting the impact of something small and round traveling at high speed. So it's snow! Just got hit by this too, I think. My head. Who? Oh, it's you. You follow me. Indeed I am. These 2. Oh, Gigi. If you want to have a snowball fight with your grandparents, you should have said so earlier. Papa Hildy was very worried, though he is glad to see that you are unharmed. It would seem he was struck by a snowball, much like these Steinbocks. These dead Steinbocks. Are you sure he isn't damaged? Yeah, what is wrong with this too? As if a mere blow to the head could fell our Gigi. We Mandeville's are made of stern and stuff. I myself have been driven headfirst into the earth on no fewer than 24 occasions, several times from mounds above, and my mind is no less brilliant for the experience. Yep, he got knocked up to the skies many times. I'd expect the earth was no less brilliant for the experience. Why are you... Are you nodding? Oh, he's behind me, isn't he? Yep.
What good fortune to cross paths with you lost so far from civilization. Forgive me for not taking notice earlier. I was engrossed in my duel with Julian. But how rude of me. Would you care to join us?
And Papa got bird. And go on bird. Mama Nacho says you're weird. The powers of life and death. I beg of you, Grandpa got bird. Grant me life. Make me a real boy. Wait, this is Pinocchio's story, isn't it? Wait, what? And it's... And the... Yeah, and the weather is really bad. Are we sure we're gonna... Standing here?
Are you sure about this, son? It may sting a little.
I will endure whatever I must to become a real boy.
I got you.
He job changed.
Then let us begin.
What? What? This body, it's everything I ever want. It's perfect. Thank you, Grandpapa got bird. Thank you.
Oh, but I have not even begun to begin. Where got guild guide my hammer?
Yeah, I just beat his arse yesterday night. But oh well. Oh! LB4! That's LB5!
Holy!
I want that emote! So the meme just turned into Lala, isn't it? What? It's raw. What Hildy? I'm Mandeville man. What is this? Gigi, my son, come to your father. Let me have a look at you. Wait, it's just Rogadians with the Gigi's head. Hildy. Gigi. What is this? Oh god. By the 12. Oh. He's gonna do it. Oh. Albie. Holy. Oh my god. Oh, sorry. There he is. Now that brings back some memories. He'll eat. Oh dear, who could have done such a thing? LB3. Oh, he's turned back? Oh. By the fury. Just like the face all over again. Miraculously restore it to its original form. Aww. Get up! Gigi, my boy, upon further consideration, I believe that this body may suit you best. It is, how shall I put this, more manageable. And much more durable. But how can I even be accepted as your son if I remained a mammoth? Is that what's been troubling you all this time? But why didn't you say so? There he is again. A mandible is more than mere flesh and bone. He is vigor, compassion, order, a gentleman for all seasons. Be you man or machine, it makes no difference. If they call you mammoth, you look them in the eye and say, "Nay, I am a Mandeville mammoth." There he goes. Teach them that. Okay. Mother, father, forgive me for not consulting with you earlier. A circumstance forced my hand. I have formally adopted Gigi as my son and ward of House Mandeville. Alright, so from what I guess, Godbird is the blacksmith, and well, His wife is a culinarian at level 100 or maybe more than that because they can use LB5.
Ye gods! I knew he was fond of the mammoth. But did you hear that, woman? Our son's gone and got himself a son.
Grandpapa got bird. Grandpapa got bird.
Huh. It all makes sense now. Grandpapa Godbert and Grandmama Julian. I've been waiting years to hear those words. Grandpapa Godbert, Grandmama Julian. Few things in life are grander than becoming a grandparent, as they say. Ha 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 ha.
Yep, what about his wife? She's not gonna accept it, isn't she?
What?
Oh, holy! And what's so bloody grand about it? Run! Yep, culinary and warrior. All right. Whoa. I want that. I want that as warrior weapons. I'll not be made grandmother to a bloody butchering mammoth. It past time I beat some sense into my beloved boy. I want that. I want that. I really want that as weapons. Irritate me. I've heard the tales of dark nights before, but no, it couldn't be. No, I think I was something far worse. Heretical, like as not. But rules be damned. I'm not risking my life to find out. Yep. Yeah, if you play as Dark Knight in the quest, the church kind of fear a little bit of Dark Knights because they of the Batman. Yep. Imagine if you're a warrior and you have that as a weapon. Yeah. Yep, that's nothing for Julian's. I want the fry pan, big fry pan as the warrior's hammer. Okay, enough of that. Alright, sorry, that's enough. Phew. They're mad. Utterly mad. The whole damn lot of them. How their house could rise to such prominence, I'll never understand. Well, at least the mammoth seems to have overcome its existential crisis. Before today, I didn't know a mammoth could even have an existential crisis. Yep, me too. Wait, what am I saying? It's a mammoth. Why should I care what it claims to think or feel? Irritate me. Their idiocy is infectious. I mustn't allow myself to fall prey to it. Follow procedure. Report to your superior. One step at a time. One step at a time. Alright, we have to follow this, haven't we? That was some good laugh. Oh, and the church. Yep, the church. Wait, is it? Aren't they? Okay, we're going back to Ishgard. Okay, where am I? So, yeah, the quest is a little bit... That was something. Alright. Lunarian. That got some good laughs. Alright, it's snowing. But at least it's not that blizzard storm. Where are we? The foundation, right. Right. Okay, my fever, does it ready? Yes, it's ready. Is that plan? Okay, I'll come back to it later. Right, sire. Right then, my superiors, having been informed of the mammoth's adoption by House Mandible, as witnessed by House Phantoms, proceed to take me to task for my gross mishandling of the situation. They remain convinced that the mammoth is the product of heretical machinations and have commanded me to redouble my efforts to prove this incontrovertible fact. That may prove problematic, however, as Kiki seems to have forsaken his quest to recover his memories, and throw himself wholly into his new life as a Mandeville mammoth, casting about for any hint of a case alongside his doting father. Sorry. Oh, man. My throat. In any event, though I do not share my superior's conviction, I think it's safe to say that there is something exceedingly unusual about that mammoth. You saw with your own eyes how effortlessly it restored that face and itself to its original form. Reconstructive magics are not particularly rare, but his are unlikely any I have ever seen before. Oh, yeah, that was... Man. My voice. Hildibrand Mandible. Not sure. So that's the case. Sorry. Got bird. Down to Edmond. Julian. See you in Inspector. So I think that's conclude the Heavensward Hildibrand. No? There's more. Alright, there's more. Let's continue. A gazebo to call our own. Alright, they go to the the Idle Shire. As you stand here before me is proof that Hallowney smiles upon me this day. I have need of your assistance, Luna. And before you think to run away screaming in terror, I pray you hear me out. Yep. It concerns the esteemed, and now missing and presumed dead, Knights of the Heavensward. None have returned to the capital since all the unpleasantness began. Yet recently we have heard rumors of these honored sirs walking the streets. 'Tis heresy most fault, I say, and I mean to get to the bottom of it. But we will need all the help that we can get, which means... Fury take me. We could benefit from a certain individual's serendipity. Besides, if we don't seek him out, he is like to show up at the worst possible time anyway. At least this way it'll be on our terms, and we can keep an eye on that boy. Mammoth! Mammoth! Yes, right. Oh, you must be wondering why I asked you to come. Well, you and the inspector seem to enjoy a natural rapport, so... Okay, I'll look into that. Praise Hallowney. For a moment I was afraid you make me beg. This may well be my last chance to prove my worthy to my superiors. And if I can't... For some manners. Yeah, we're still in the Heaven's Ward set. So it's gonna be a while since we reach the Kugane. The pillar... We're going back again. So this is like the in-between episodes during Stormblood. Because there's no Hildibrand quest in Shadowbringers, if I recall. They just added in Endwalker. So we'll see how this this comedy goes.
Because, Gigi, such behavior is unbecoming a gentleman.
But why, Papa Hildi? Why is it unbecoming a gentleman? Okay, what is wrong with you two?
Ah, Inquisitor Sire, Luna, good evening to you both. Are you come as adoring fans or on business?
Business. Always business. You may rest assured.
Then I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Ostron Extraordinaire, am at your service. Is it robbery? Murder? Tax evasion?
Avoision? Wait. Before we get into that, what's going on here?
Much as it pains me to admit it, my beloved Gigi, the apple of my eye, the fruit of my loins, attempt to be defaced this lovely gazebo. Naturally, as his father, it falls to me to see him return to the straight and narrow.
That's not true. I was drawing a family crest for our home.
Now look. Now, Gigi, I know you are fond of this gazebo, as are we all, but it belongs to Lord Edmund. You wouldn't want to steal from Uncle Edmund, would you?
I guess not. Then where is our gazebo, Papa Hildi? And does it have a warm stove with a steaming kettle too?
Oh, Gigi, don't you see? We have no need of kettles or gazebo. As gentlemen inspectors, the world is our oyster, and go whither we please, where the red fern grows or the wild rose blooms.
And yet you've been sleeping in Lord Edmund's gazebo for how long? I don't care about wild roses. I want to live in a gazebo with Papa Hildi and Mama Nacho. Gazebo are quite expensive and dangerous if not domesticated.
Dangerous indeed, my boy. And besides, we are gentlemen, inspectors free to travel the length and breadth of Eosia in search of caste. Does that not sound more thrilling than whittling away the house beneath a gazebo?
Yep, that's it. Go to adventure! I guess. If it's a case you want, you need not go so far. We are currently investigating the reports of individuals masquerading as Knights of Heavensward. These contemptible charlatans are rumored to have tricked several hapless maidens into attending private parties for a small fee, with promise of enjoying the company of these great sirs. Those who were foolish enough to attend found their experience to be so traumatizing that they have refused to discuss them in detail. Needless to say, your assistance in this matter would be greatly appreciated, and for you shall receive due compensation.
Say no more, Inquisitor. Say no more. I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Ost Extraordinaire, am well versed in the ways of fairer sex. Sex.
Since when? Oh, Mother! Mommy!
Mother dearest, I was under the impression you had departed for Uda.
Nah. And leave my beloved boy to keep on playing at being an inspector, as well as a father to a bloody mammoth. Bugger that. You're coming home right this instant.
How can you say such things? It is my life's calling to be an inspector, and Gigi is my son. He is a Mandeville man.
Grand.
Grand as it is to see you. You have come at a most inopportune time. The young women of Ishgard are in need of a champion to defend them from the fiend's most foul. Come, Nashu. Come, Gigi. We shall demonstrate to my mother our peerless investigative skills and bring these criminals to justice.
Look at him! Look at his face! Those balls, he's stubborn. Probably gets this from his sorry arse of a father. Yep, the reason that we have Nat and Tao's boss fights because of this verse, Tao's balls. I trust your lots help me to keep him out of trouble. Right then, come along. Look at the face. Well, that could have gone better. And worse. Let's not keep them waiting. Tao's balls. And my throats. Okay, we have to question the ladies. Down there. Tao's balls. Were weary minded. Please, do you think me so foolish to fall for their charade? From what I heard from the others, said knights bore not even the slightest resemblance to the Heavensward. As if I had not already memorized every detail of my dear Sir Adelphel's face. Oh, wherever could he be? Spoiler alert, lady. I killed them. And since they merged with, they turn into the 12 goons. Yeah, I call them Thordans and his 12 goons because they're gangsters. Yeah, the moment that they turn into the primals of the 12 goons, they perish themselves. Vengeful maidens, I demand satisfaction. Swift and terrible does vengeance. How dare they prey upon a lady's emotions to line their pockets with skill? If Sir Charibert was here, he purged a lot of them like the festering sickness they are. Yes. A pity he too remains missing. So much a pity. Yep. The Charibert, Sir Charibert. He is the last boss of level 57's the vault.
Sickness must be purged.
Yup, that guy. Crestfallen maiden. Crestfallen. Are you from a dark soul? Under the Crestfallen? I am truly outsider. Grace. My allowance. All gone to waste on those. I dare not say it. Mayhap those awful rumors are true. Mayhap I must needs accept that he now walks in Hallone's halls. Nope. He did not. Or the Heavensward and the Thordan. Nope. We just send him straight back to Either. Eitherite. Who needs a casual? I do. Alright, so they are gone because of me. Papa Hildy, Papa Hildy, that grandmama over there is staring at us.
Now, Kiki, a gentleman must be more careful with his words. First of all, you have only one grandmother. Second, and this is tremendously important, never, ever call her that. At least, not yet. Promise?
Yes, Father, I promise not to call Grandmama Julian. Grandmama Julian. Greetings, my lady. Oh, aren't you a charmer? There I was thinking I might have to rip your bloody head off if you said the G word one more time. Like that, Papa Hildy.
Ah, my faithful assistants. Have you gleaned any news information?
Nope. Other than the fact that these women's scorn seems to detest the fake knights with every fiber of their being. These two women were telling me all about what they'd do if they cornered their... Is this the best you can do, then? Bloody oaths and girlish fantasies. And you call yourself a man.
I assure you, mother, we are only just started. The tapestry of lies and deception behind which the truth hides is not unraveled with the tug of single loose thread. I say, young lady, I would beg but a moment of your time.
Somehow I doubt that young lady was targeted by the charlatans we seek.
Aye, 'tis true. I too was taken in by the false promise of those awful, awful men.
What?
Long have I yearned for a chance to be served well good. So when they said I finally could, I didn't hesitate for even a moment. But even they escorted me to the manor and undid the blindfold, and I looked on the hideous face of those so-called grandsires. I screamed and fled. They were gone when I returned with the watch, but their neighbors said they had overheard them speaking about seeking shelter in a place called Idershire. I know it's not much, but I pray this information helps you in your search.
My lady, I swear to you, here now, I, Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, shall not rest until these bastardly fiends are punished for their foul crimes.
Good day.
Right then, so we go to Idershire.
Huzzah! There, cheers for Papa Hildy. Hip, hip, hooray!
Hip hip hooray.
And there you have it. Our quarry can be found in Idershire. Come, my loyal assistants. Justice awaits for no gentleman.
That's all well and good, but I've never heard of this Idershire, have you? Oh, I just been there. Since. Yep. You mean we're traveling to the Dravenian hinterlands right now? Just like that? Oh, come now, sorry. I've been there many times. I've been visit Rowena there. I've been sending the quest. I've been handing my journey to Chloe. And I've been sending things to Zoe. Many things, man. Yep, just like that. Alright, Idershire. Oh. Gravania. Idleshire. Oh, it's outside. Oh, it's raining. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Ooh, just in time. Is it? Yep, just in time. It's shower. Shower. The weather is really bad here. So the funny thing about this is in Idleshire and the Dravanian hinterland is there's no a single snow, but when you go to the Kurth's Western Highlands, it's all bloody snow and storm and blizzards. Where are they? Where are... Oh. He's hot. Yeah, to change. Yep, that's more like it. Bloody waste of time. Oh, it stopped. Thank you. It stopped raining. Truly, this magnificent settlement is a testament to the hard work and camaraderie of her Uplander and Gobi citizens. Yes, well, I'm just glad we are no longer being pursued by fire-breathing dragons, musket-wielding crabs, and bomb-throwing goblins. You know, the other ones. But they were no match for Lady Julian. And that pant of hers, am I right? I want to see her make her bad gobbies flying again. God's sakes, Hildy. Setting Luna. This lodge would be dead in ditch somewhere if it weren't for me. Nonsense. I would never let any harm come to my loyal assistant or my beloved son. If I may interject. Now then, let us split up and question the good people of Idleshire. My keen inspector's sense tells me that one of them has knowledge of the false knights we seek. Alright. Let's go then. Fox Kid, come on. Come on, Fox Kid. Okay, I cannot fall there. Man, I really wish to see Idleshire when it was before the Exodus. I heard the Charlians made the settlements quite beautiful. Look at that. Okay, we questioned 3 of them. Loud jocks. Yes, Loudjock knows of grandsires. Sneaking uplanders keep the reserves. Mingle not with gobby flocks, but each to town. Loudjock says, no questions, only jingles time. What the heck was that? So in Final Fantasy 14, they never show. Yeah, they never show the goblin's face. The gobbies. Oh, you must be talking about them grandsires. They drifted into Idleshire some times ago. As I recall, pay visits to the Grand Library, though I couldn't tell you why. Exceedingly experienced treasure hunter, okay. Oh, I know all about the grandsires. They keep to themselves in that building of theirs. South of the round spot. You best watch out, though. They're a dangerous bunch. liable to kill you for looking at them cocky. It's entirely possible that I've gone completely and utterly mad, but are you perchance the long-lost twin sister of the Ishgard noblewoman? What? Look behind you. A three-headed gobu. Yeah, so I think that's the lady. Why do I feel I have not seen the last of that old woman? So she's both the highborn and the adventurer. Interesting takes. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. Alright. If only we have the testimony of a concerned citizen, which could conveniently direct us to the villain's precise location. So they hang out at the Grand Library. The Grand Sirs are holed up in the building to the south of the markets. Good show, Luna. That one? Wait. There. That's the one. Come. Let's inform the others. That close? What's he talking to? For seem that no one is home. There is naught we can do but wait then. Are you sleeping again, Nasho? Are you sleeping again? Papa Hildi, Papa Hildi. I just want to say that I really like this place. I think that you and me and Mama Nashu can have lots of exciting adventures if we stay here. You may be right, Gigi. This community seems to have fostered an enlightened, free society, welcoming of honest souls willing to work and contribute to the greater whole. Did anyone happen to see a gazebo on the way in? As I live as Hildibrand, Helidor, Maximilian, and Darrell. Oh, Slowfix! Hello there! Could it be? I say, would that be a Slowfix coin toss? Do you know this Gubby, Inspector? I most certainly do. Why? Master Slowfix was my very first employer. When traveling through Analan long ago, Gubby flocks was waylaid by Uplander bandits. With no jingle shine to pay brass blades, we had no way to backtake goods. Until we make busy deal with the gentleman Uplander. That is, with fastness, he finds Uplander bandits and brings much bangaboo. And return to goodly gobbies and missing ghosts and great justice. Henceforth, Slowfix gains a new appreciation for Uplanders. But for chance encounter with gentleman Uplander, he never conceives of egalitarian utopia. May one may even claim Hildy a founding father of either side, with metaphorical tongue flap, that is. Oh, the memories. It was a near thing, for the bandits were clever enough to see through my ingenious disguise as an innocent milkmaid. But in my haste to escape, I tripped over a barrel of fire sand and, as they say, boom, copy boom. Car! No busy deals for the wicked. No busy deals indeed. But leaving that delightful anecdote aside, ye gods, Master Slowfix, just looking at what you and your flock have made of these ruins is making me big eyes. Gobbyfloss has come long ways since wandering days, but we have not forgotten Gentleman Uplander's kindness. Slowfig is here to offer hand lending. Well, far be it from me to refuse. Alright, my son Gigi has grown quite fond of your magnificent city, and so I should like to stay here with him and my assistant for a time. We would not require much in the way of accommodations. A humble gazebo, for example, would more than suffice. Why settle for a gazebo when perfectly good estate right behind you? Residents are building in near areas and Slowfix happy to evict them. But we are pursuing the fiends who live here on suspicious of defrauding the young woman. Brad, is Slowfix egalitarian utopia? This he will not abide. All the more reason to let Gentleman Uplander and his flock stay instead of the Granzers. No need for jingle shine either. So they got their official office. Jolly good, jolly good. It's a grand gazebo to call out on. I do not know what to say. Thank you, Master Slowfix. Thank you. No need for teary-eyed tongue. Perhaps Gobbyflox is possessed of moral obligation to repay Gentleman Uplander for past generosity. Enjoy a new gazebo, and good luck with hunt for Granzers. Just like that, ladies and gents, Hildibrand and his comrades finally have home. Papa Hildi, since this is our gazebo, is it okay if I draw our family crest on it? I can think of no better way to celebrate this joyous occasion, and perhaps drawing the ire of our new home's former tenants. Come, let us go and purchase some paints together. This gazebo shall be your canvas.
Now he's gotten himself a sodding gazebo. Bloody hells. If he really thinks I'm going to let him keep on playing a being father.
Mother's worries. Okay. We got pens. Okay, what are they looking at? I'm just sitting here. What the heck? What are we waiting? Still no sign of those notorious cancers. I dare say we're going to need more paint. Yep.
Wait, we just wait here?
Seriously. Yep. Okay, wait for a second. Alright. Don't trust anyone over 60. What do you mean? Much as it pains me to admit it, a gentleman's stamina is not without limits. I dare say I could do with a spot of tea. Hey, Inspector. Is it just me or those two being looked at us for past few minutes? Yep, it's them. Oh, 'tis quite normal behavior for my adoring fans, I should think, when finally present with an opportunity to make their idol in the flesh. All too many succumb to their fear and flee. Nope. Or maybe, just maybe, they're the grand bloody sirs. Come on, come on. They're getting away. Okay, where are they? Wait. Okay, they're outside the other shard. Gotta move. This way, I think. Yep. Man, imagine the other shards before the Exodus. It will look beautiful. Hearken to me, you dastardly rapscallions. You have nowhere to run. Reveal yourselves at once. I shall not ask you again. Come forth, grandsirs. Name yourself and answer for your misdeeds. Yep, they have. What? Yeah, they have the Heavensward armor, but they're old. What is this? Say of thousand worms, a silver spear which outpieced the heavy heavens, or land. Master of magics, ancient and awesome, the divine hand which hath defeated all melodies, save senescence and incontinence. Goosebud. What is this? Gransos, Excelsiors! I don't know whether to laugh or to cry. May I both? So they are the Heavensward Excelsior Grandsirs. Grandsirs. You stand accused of willfully and unlawfully convincing young maidens of Ishgard to attend private parties under false pretenses, thereby inflicting upon them terrible financial and emotional distress. I, Hildibrand, Agent of Enquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, am come on behalf of these poor, defenseless innocents, and to see that no others are made to suffer as they did. Now, lay down your arms and surrender yourself into my custody. Huh! The audacity of this boy! You should feel ashamed of your words and deeds. Oh, holy, he's LB3! You will rule this day, and rule it end. Holy, that's LB3! Okay. Alright. God, some of might miss this. The air steaming past, the blood pumping, the taste of copper on my lips, the slight dizziness. It was on a day like this that we met, wasn't it? And when we saw into those azure skies, we literally came back down. What? What? His bride? Do mine eyes deceive? Fix me on my heart. Descend from Halliday's house to guide me to her bosom. Wait, he died? He died while there be three. My beloved, my everything. Long have I waited for this moment. Take me in your arms and once more and lift me higher, higher, higher. Higher, higher, higher. What is this? Wait, so he LB3 and he died? He died? What? I was joking. No, he died. Holland, Holland, Holland. What? He died. How? What? Alas, poor Orlan. I knew him not in the slightest, but he seemed a decent man. He sat near and attempt murder, notwithstanding. Wait, he died? Wait, what? Yeah, his Dragoon jumped, his LB3 jumped, and he died? What? What? Holy! He died? He died by jumping? What? Wait, I've seen this before. All too recently. Yes, anyway. He's only mostly dead if the Master of Magic's ancient and awesome here acts with all haste. The man may yet be safe. He died? Raise him! Raise him, oh coot! Just raise him already! Don't tell me he forgot. You're referring to me. I see. With our heads, was it? Oh, yes. I'll get right on that. Huh? O mournful voice of creation, send unto me a creature of the abyss, my draw to command, that I may smite. No, wait, that's not good. Let me say. Something of a rather less controversial tradition. Yes, something with more pip, a vortex of biting winds to rend the flesh. And smite my foes. What? Foes? I thought you were friends. He died? Oh no, Grandpa. Oh, he's not dead, okay. Send her that back at me with bleeding. Gelbok, my back, my back! I see my underestimate you lot. You die in mid-air, though, man. That makes two of us. Enough! Leave them be. Or do you not care what becomes of the mammoth? Yeah, I think it's old lady. Yes, it's old lady. Yep, it's... Gigi, but when? How? Yep, the old lady. Yep. I knew it. I thought I recognized you. First in Ishgard, then in Idleshire. You've been following us since we left the capital. We're a face fair and fearsome. The midnight shadow which hath deceived kings and queens. Stories! Look, I really like these names. You can't possibly have been so naive as to think we're not see through your ridiculous disguise. And yet here you are. Healing! Meaning healing! Oh, and yet here you are, so effortlessly and easily lured into our trap, for which we are most grateful. Mind, my companions are hardly cut out for life on the road. All has been in preparation for this moment. The parties, the petty schemes from the first, an objective of this grand design has been the singular mammoth.
I swear to you, if you harm Kiki in any way.
We have no design to hurt the boy. We but require his help to reclaim that which is rightfully ours, our youth.
Oh, I see it. That's the point. Oh. Okay, the smoke bombs. Confound it. Can't see. That's classic smoke bomb. Okay, they're gone now. Damn, they very slowly getting away. Papa Hildi.
Gigi! Stay strong, my son. I swear I shall find you.
They're slowly getting away. I really like that slow heal on the back. Man.
12 strike me down, for a fool. So desperate was I to seize the Grandsires that I failed to discern their true intent before it was too late. And now, poor Kiki is in their clutch. What if I never see my beloved son again?
I suppose we ought to be prepared for the worst. They could be halfway to Ratsathan by now. I very much doubt that, given that they were moving at an adventurous speed. A little milk stopped, right? Let's get after the old buggers. That's what my mentor used to call me. Among other things. Oh, the memories. Yeah, this is... Okay, where are they now? Oh, it's there! It's just so close. Alright. Alright. Ah.
So, it seems that Grandsires have been caught once more by the very inspector that was trying to catch them.
They're just close. They're old. They can't go far. How ironic. Also, how premature. We have them. Yes, but they still have Kiki. Damn it, if only some manner of opportunity would present itself. Ask and ye shall receive. We can ambush that weazened dragoon, take him hostage, and demand an exchange.
Inquisitor Sire, you disappoint me. A gentleman cannot condone the violent and kidnapping and ransom of his elders. No, no. We shall approach this problem as paragons of honor and virtue. Luna, you stalk and subdue the Grandsir, then relieve him of his armor.
What? How is stripping an old man's neck more gently, man, than taking him hostage?
Rest assured, I shall review all soon enough. Godspeed, Luna.
Alright, I suppose I go. I don't want to do this, man. Yeah, they're sleeping. Let me guess, wondering while I wasn't gone and smack him upside the head and put an end to this? Robbie J? There's time for cracking skull and a time for letting your idiot of a son deal these troubles of his own, that's why. Yep. And he's walked very far. Okay, there he is. Hello.
Ah, I knew you. Wait.
Who are you again? There's some things awfully familiar about those muscular forearms, those strong yet tender-looking fingers. I say, would you be so kind as to massage my shoulders, young lady? There's this lingering ache, and this tension that Gonspart can't seem to suit with his magics. Remove my breastplate. Oh, of course. How sweet of me. Pray lend me a hand with the straps. What is this? What is this? Truly, young lady, you're a saint. Okay. No, I swear, it's the little things you begin to appreciate. My dear departed wife used to help me with my armor, you know. Ah, right. I should be seated to better receive your tender ministrations. Ah. Alright, we have to give him a massage. Ah, the healing tingle. Would that I had a tincture of salamander with which to treat these aches. My little pixie used to spread some of my chest and under my nose to help me sleep through the night. Come, do not be shy. Work those soothing fingers into each and every knot slowly. Make me forget my troubles. Aww. The villain is just to be the old guys. I feel sorry for some of them. At least one of them got LB3. Harder. Higher. Close your eyes and dream. He's going to sleep. The old dragoon stops snoring, suddenly stops, and you begin to fear. You may have borne witness to his final moments. Leaning closer, you extend a hesitant finger, only to stop short when a sudden spasm signals the resumption of his labor breathing. Yep. Are we really gonna steal his clothes? You steal his armor. With the utmost care, we remove all lance, sabatons, and breeches, leaving the sleeping old man exposed to the elements, and at the mercy of the nearby ravenous bears and tentacles mobiles. May he rest in peace. Good night, sweet prince. Wait, I never thought that they're gonna put that. Good night, Speed Prince. Okay, now we go back to them. Just an old man, living at home. Okay, I'm here. Can I go? Nope, one of them just leave. Ah, my stalwart assistant. By your return, I gather you have taken care of the dragoon. And by taking care, I mean effort him and all due courtesies as befitting a man of his years. While returning with the equipment I require. Okay, his armor. Capital. Then without further ado, I shall disguise myself as Orlan and free Gigis from captivity. But you two look nothing alike. They may be old and slow, but they're not blind. Oh, ye of little faith, you are in for a treat, for you shall have a front row seat to this magnificent display of Mandevillian guile and subterfuge. Okay, is he got pulled out? One of them just sleeping.
Hey, is it time for dinner yet?
We just ate, you daft bugger.
Where in hell is Orland? I know he just got to take a piss every hour, but damn it, he could at least be quick about it. He's just leaving. He's just leaving. Are we sure we're gonna do this? What?
Greetings, fellow Antivirus. I have returned.
Oh, bollocks. It's about time. Divided. Okay, no, that's bollocks. Pack your things. I want us back on the road in 10 minutes.
Before we do that, we must first release young Gigi here. This behavior be unbecoming a gentleman to keep children in cages.
What in the seven hells you're chatting about? He's going to get away.
No, he will not. See? Still here. Within my care. Right. Then, on a completely unrelated note, I shall now take the boy with me on a brief sojourn into the wilderness.
Fury, take me. It works. It's working. He's about to walk out of there with Kiki. And they won't even try to stop him. So far, so good.
I'm cold and there are more bulls after me.
Oh. The animation. The animation. I'm me, but you are also me. But that can't be unless... This is it. This is the moment when my life flashed before my eyes. Oh, my dearest Pixney. We'll be together at last. Ah. Ah. Why you do that, lady? Imposter! How dare you attempt to trick me with a rush so hackney it would make a minstrel blush. Because I never realized dying would hurt so much. Now's our chance, Gigi. Come with me. What is this? What is this? Vivi, wait! My son, what's got into you? Where I heard that name before. Remember who you are, Vivi. What you are. A creation of the great Charlian Archmagus Gwent. Yeah, I know it. Only Charlian can pull the mammoth like this. Where one I was given life by Grandpapa Quan. I remember now. We lived together and he taught me many things about the outside worlds. Yep. Alright, back in Charlian age then. What? What exactly do you remember, my son? Everything, yes, everything. I remember that Grandpapa Quan created me, that he took care of me, raised me, and that we were very happy. But then he abandoned me. Grandpapa Quan abandoned me. Oh, poor guy. It must be in the Exodus, I think. He believes you were flawed, Vivi, that you lack the power to turn back the hands of time and make him young again. And so, in his ignorance, he cast you out and died all alone. Wait, how did you know? To turn back the hands of time. Then what we witnessed in the Corsair, the Duke's priceless waste, that power could be brought to bear on the people. But wait, how do you know all about this? You couldn't have possibly been associated with this Archmagus Quan. We found his journals during one of our many trips into the Great Library. Scavenging for valued relics is one of the few ways we have left to make a living. We were famed heroes of the war in our prime, with fortunes to match, but no soldiers has the strength to triumph over time. And before we knew it, the hour of the shield was upon us. Ishgard no longer had need of our service. So we came here to eke out a living, to keep doing what we do best, until our bodies wouldn't let us. Imagine our surprise when we stumbled upon the opportunity of a lifetime. A second lifetime, as it were. A mammoth with the power to take that which was broken and restore it to its prime state, to turn back time with its temporal magics and giving us back our misspent youth. Fury, take me. This is also... I don't even know if this precedent to determine whether or not this constitutes heresy. We knew where to look. Even with the journals, we determined that the mammoth was somewhere in the Western Highlands. A chance for a second chance was within reach, and then we were forced to watch as you imbecile pulled Vivi from the snow, nearly ruining everything. Vivi, listen to me. Come with us and we can help you to unlock your true potentials. Just think what you could accomplish were you to master your magics. Not only could you make us young again, but you may even have the power to restore life to Archmagus Quan. We. So that's the reason. Impossible. No magics can truly return the dead to us. At best, you can animate a corpse. And I need not review the precepts to declare that the products of necromancy are abominations in the eyes of the Fury. Geeky, wait! What of our adventures? What of our Gazebo? You are the mandible mammoth. Oh, you have always been so kind to me, Papa Hildy, and I will forever be grateful for that. But Grandpapa Juan and me, he made me, and I miss him. So even if it fails, I have to try. Oh, poor little guy. What are you doing? They're getting away. We have to stop them. Mayhap we must respect Gigi's decision. So that's the end of that chapter, eh? You're giving up and coming back home? I too made a decision long ago to become a traveling inspector, and I have ever stood by it. Mayhap it is from this singular stubbornness of mine that Gigi took inspiration. Nay, I cannot abide it. He is my flesh and blood, my son. I dare not let him use his temporal magics to pervert the natural order. It falls to me, his father, to ensure that Gigi keeps to the righteous path and only utilize traditional methods of zombification to raise the dead. What? Inquisitor Sire, I must applaud your dedication to your work, and cannot thank you enough for all you have done on our behalf. Yet I fear if we continue as we are, Gigi may be driven to rash action. Therefore I would ask that you suspend your pursuit of the Grand Sirs for a time, that I might be afforded the opportunity to convince my son to return peacefully. Well, seeing as how we can only guess at the time full extent of Gigi's power, it might prove dangerous to act aggressively should he choose to use them. Well, I knew you would understand right then. There is no time to waste. Now, Shu, let us retire to our new gazebo and discuss our plans. We're going back. I suppose it'd be shame had he given up that easily. Though that means I'll have to stick around even longer. On the other hand, if that bloody mammoth's really got the power to make them young again, then... Yep, the lady usually used a powerful mask. The powerful mud to, well, mask herself to be looked at this young. Don't look at me, sir. Okay, where am I? Yep, don't look at me. I say I suspend my pursuit, and I will. But that doesn't mean I won't continue my investigation into that mammoth and its powers in Ishgard. Oh, we're going back to Foundation. Wait, what? Yeah, this quest is really long. I thought we finished it, but no, it's really long. It's that long, ladies and gents. So I think for Stormblood, we have to postpone it to Friday. I see you solved it to return to the capital as well. The Inquisition has rather large collection of heretical tomes, including many of Charlian origin, and I had a mind to scour them for information of temporal magics. This is, of course, all for the sake of confirming that Mammoth's heretical origins. Yes, only that. Why are you looking at me like that? As if to imply that my interest in these Mammoths is more than a professional one. I'm sure I don't know what you are not talking about. Thank you, though. Oh, that will be all. Alright, I think we got one more, isn't it? One last quest. Hildibrand. Nashu. The grandson. See you, Inspector. Man, this quest is really long. Yep, we got... Alright, ladies and gents. We got one more quest before I retire to my lunch. So yeah, I hope this one will close the saga of Heavensward, and then we can move on to Fugane, the shadow, not shadow, the Stormblood on Friday. Excuse me. Alright, I'm back. Okay, last one. The proud and the pointy eye. So yeah, the quest is really long. We need to speak, Luna. I've been scouring the archives for any information regarding temporal magic since last we spoke, and the results have been rather troubling, to say the least. As you may or may not be aware, ancient Alak is portrayed in the Enchiridion as cautionary tale, a great empire brought low by its vanity and hubris. However, there are certain apocryphal texts in which the elegants are cast in the more sympathetic light, if not outright exalt. 'Twas in these texts that I found reference to temporal magics once viewed by elegant mages. Said magics could be used to halt or even reverse the temporal state of given object. If these accounts are to be believed, and if Gigi's abilities of these magics are one and the same, then it may well be possible for him to turn back the hands of time for the grandsires, much as he restored the Duke's priceless waste. That being said, there's no telling how this will work with regards to a living being. Consider, if you will, that the vase was filled with water when shattered. Even if the vessel restored, what would become of its former contents? Would it be filled with water as before, the very same every drop returned? Or would it be different water? Or would the water, once split, be forever lost? Yeah, interesting idea. I speak of the soul, my friend. For even if one could use these magics to restore the dead to life, would they be as they were before, with all the same thought and memories and feelings? The Grandsirs are convinced that they can regain their lost youth, and mayhap they can, but the dead who have entered into Hallownest halls cannot return. They cannot. Yet Gigi is nevertheless resolved to try and resurrect Archmagus Quens. So, usually, people or everything in this game, when destroyed or died, they return to Ethereal Seas and met with Hydaelyn, the Mother Crystal. But in the beliefs of Ishgardian, they return to Hallownest halls, which is similar to the Vikings. When they die, they return to the Valhalla and awaits for the final days, which is Ragnarok. Now I think about it, that makes some sense. But we'll have to see. Because I think on the next, besides Aglir, the next 24 dungeons raids, I think it will feature Hallownest or some other gods. We'll see about that. Speaking of which, according to some Sharlayan texts in the archives, Archmagus Quan was an accomplished scholar, known for his study of ancient elegant magics. Further evidence that Gigi's abilities are likely derived from ancient traditions, I suppose. But more importantly, I learned a location of the Archmagus' former residence. Mayhap we could find something of interest there, something which could help us to persuade Gigi to change his course. I had a mind to someone inspect the Hildibrand and make the journey there together. Would you be willing to join us? Oh, right on. Excellent. Then let us be about our business. I saw you, heretic. I beg your pardon? Are you accusing me of being a heretic? Yes, you Inquisitor Sire. I saw you sneak into the archives and seek out the forbidden tombs. Saw that mad light in your eyes as you partook of their forbidden knowledge. Oh, for the love of... I did all of that for my investigation. Aha! You admit your crimes. You did secretly, without permission, in blatant contravention of our rules, read forbidden tombs. Then, by the virtue of the authority vested be by the Supreme Sacred Tribunal of Hellenic Inquisitor Doctrine. You stupid ignorant. Are you all so desperate to keep your goddamn jobs that you go around accuse all of the world and his wife of heresy? Is that what we've been reduced to? I'm sick and tired of looking for heretics in every bloody shadow, of trying to guess the secret sins of everyone I meet. It's stupid and pointless, and we're better than that. Damn it, we're better than that. Yep. If you will not surrender yourself, then I have no choice but to inform my superiors. Yep. Well, that it all came tumbling out, didn't it? I suppose there's no point in trying to convince myself that I have no personal investment in this matter, or that I shall have a professional one. Somewhere along the way, I stopped looking for the guilty and start looking for the truth, perhaps, and a way to help those in need. But there's no place for people like that in the Inquisition, is there? And it's only a matter of time before that stuttering fools come back with an armed guard. Let us depart for the other Shire one at once. We need to find the inspectors. Yep. It's full circles now. Right, let's go to the Idleshire. Okay, I think after this quest might have to take a lunch now. I'm kind of hungry. Ow! Okay, for the timer. Nope. Okay, the allowance is resets. Alright, I have to get that. Custom delivery. Next week. Fashion report also next week. Beast Tribe is reset at 22 p.m. My time. So I have to go shopping after this. Yep. So seeing we arrived too late, Inspector Hildibrand has already gone off on his own to confront the Grand Sirs. They came back briefly to trade Jingleshine for supplies and whatnot, you see, and the Gobby's ears caught them trading tongue flaps about killing dragons in the Forelands. The inspector learned about it later. He said he had to go after them right away and backtake Gigi. He said he had a duty, not as an inspector, but as a father. Bugger that. He's got no obligations to a bloody mammoth, especially one with that choose to live on its own free will. As I recall, I swear I turned my back on the boy for one bleeding second and he lost his goddamn mind. I'm afraid he might try to do something reckless. Don't you think we should try to find him and offer a hand a letting? I'm rather more concerned about what will happen if the Grand Sir attack, or worse, kill any of the Herzberg's brood. Yep. But first thing first, I suppose, Luna. Would you be so kind as to assist Mistress Nashu and Julian in their search for the inspector? I will pay a visit to Archmagus Quan's abode in the meantime. Oh, and before you think to refuse, know that you need not fear for my safety. Let us just say that our singular experience together have inured me to the harsh reality of, well, reality. he's kind of get it. Huh. Could it be the scrawny little shite? Finally found his spine. Let's start by heading to Tailfeather. I reckon the inspector probably went there first to ask after the Grand Sirs. So if we do the same, we're sure to catch up with him eventually. Right, righto. Tailfeather. Okay. Oh man. Okay, there now. That's the bard. I think that's the bard in quest. Alright, alright. Right then. I saw we split up and make inquires separately. If you learn anything about the inspector or the Grand Sirs or Gigi, come and tell me. Uh-huh. Alright. Alright, we're gonna question 3 of them. Hello, good sir. Ishgard with the helmet. Helmet, they were here, proclaiming to all and sundry that they were going to slay the greatest dragon of them all. Gods only know if their knave fools were serious. They just passed their prime and, well, they're kind of old. They're kind of old and don't care about the worst. They still thinks the old way. 3 dragon slayers and a mammoth, eh? I call you a mammoth. A mummer if I hadn't seen them come through earlier. boasting about how they were off to kill, one of them. They didn't got the updates that we just, well, the little chocobo still running. Gotta catch you, gotta catch you. Yeah, the little chocobo still running. I love that. Oh, those staff swords. They were for annex. Okay. They were annex trained. Not quite sure what their intentions were, but they were awfully confident. That much I recall. They want to go. They want to go and slay the dragon. Right. Let them. Let them take by the fire. Zombification. Okay, I think where is Nashu? Oh, she's here. No good, isn't it? No use? Oh, I see. So the grandsires were headed for Annex Train. And my dear boy wasn't far behind him either. What are we waiting for? Let's go, let's go! Alright. If you say so. They're gonna slay a dragon? How so? Seriously. Alright, here we are. Oh, I found one of the grandsires! Did Hildy do this? Usually he is end up on the receiving end. The poor unfortunate soul who bears a striking resemblance of Orland is quite firmly embedded in the earth. But you look at that, the inspector sure gave him what for. That may be, but where's the other two get to? Not to mention the mammoth. Why don't we pull him out and ask? Though, having said that, it looks easier said than done. Oh, how silly of me. I'm sure you've got more than enough strength to yank him free. Right, Luna? Alright, that's my job. She's poke! She's poking! Oh, it's Hildy! Well, I'll be. He's wearing some sort of magic and mask. What makes him look like just like the inspector? Just look at the man of the thousand face back in Olda. No, that's Hildibrand's alright. That's no fooling mother's eye. I say, what trouble has my beloved son gotten himself into this time? Oh, Godbird. Why, hello there, Lord Godbird and Inspector, sire. Why you two end up traveling together? Blind fortune, you may say. I was too far from tell thither when night began to fall. But fortunately, Lord Godbird chanced to find me wandering in the wilderness. Lord Edmund told me all about this recent trouble with the grandsires, as well as Hildy's investigation. And a father cannot help but take an interest in his son's affairs, can he? As for me, I was eager to share with my latest findings, namely Archmagus Quan's research notes. I haven't slept like that since I was buried. in a which yard? He's not dead? Well, I must confess no small measure of embarrassment to be found in such a state. Having been so unceremoniously disposed of by the Grandsires. But ignominy notwithstand, I am most grateful for your succor, and presently surprised to be reunited with you all. 'Twas seems happen had ye wait for us instead of... Wait, why in the hells are you still wearing that rubbish? An impenetrable disguise is essential when consorting with criminal elements. Alas, 'twas seemed the Grandsires have grown more perceptive in their newfound youth. Wait, do you mean they've already regained their youth? What about Kiki? Did you see him? Was he behaving strangely? Now that you mention it, his warm, soulful eyes were rather more pointy than I remember. By the fury, not pointy! According to my Archmagus Quan knows, that aside, Gigi's using too much magic. If he carries on like this, his ether will be expended, and he will end up not more than an empty husk. That's terrible news. We must catch up to the Grandsires at once. Do you know where they were headed? All I heard was they were keen to slay dragons. They were bound for the Churning Mist, a place called Zenith, to kill the great worm named Nidhogg. Side note, it was killed by me. Really? That all happened? Huh. I mean the other one, Resvelga. Resvelga, fury take me. What could they possibly hope to achieve? Okay, they plan to kill Resvelga. But what for? If I could turn back time. That's the song. Okay, so this is the end of the Heaven's Wars quest. Let's do it. I, Hildibrand, Agent of Enquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, do hereby ask you all to aid me in rescuing my son and putting a stop to the Grandsires' machinations. You know, there's really no need for all that. We came because we want to help. I, Nashu, faithful assistant, maker of explosive extraordinaire, do hereby present to you this fresh change of clothing. Capital. I knew I could count on you, Nashu. I shall change en route. Come, my friends, to Zenith and to Gigi. We're going back to Ravanians. Okay, it's up there. It's gonna be bound, so I better check. Change. Zenith. If I could turn back time. As a dragon. Okay, we here. We here at the base. Oh! Oh, the sad song. Make ready, my friends. The final battle with the Grandsires is at hand. To see my wounds were more serious than I thought. I fear I am no in condition to confront our foe. There is but one thing that could restore me to my former indomitable self. Don't you worry. I got some salamander oil right here. Shall mommy give her baby boy a massage? Oh, my dearest mommy. Mother, dearest. I would not impose upon you. Not when my ever loyal associate Luna stands ready to minister to my muscles. Don't tell me, Rembas, Let mommy take care of little Hildy's purse.
Ah, my dear wife, I know you mean well, but Luna handled it. Theirs is a bond which transcends time and space and personal boundaries.
If that's the way it is, I'm counting on you, Luna. So we have to message him? What?
Let us brook no further delay. Come, my friends. Coat my body in oil, as you have done many a time before.
Alright, back when we found him, we used salamander oil.
Oh, how it soothes my aches and pains. Quickly now. Knead it into my flesh. Knead as you have never knead before.
Need before, yep.
Oh, such furious kneading. I applaud your enthusiasm, but mayhap I urge you to excessive force.
Nay, you're in the right. Already the gentle warmth begins to spread throughout my body.
The fires of righteousness burn anew in my breast. Old, my son, though your passion is renowned, you may yet be superbed by greater feats of Mandavillian strength. Derived from the purest essence of salamanders, the ancient legacy of House Mandeville. Salamanderville, what? To you, my beloved son, now become a proud father. I bequeath this most sacred of oils. Salamanderville, would it be that the legends were true? Your muscles shall shine with the brilliance of the thousand suns. No mortal man will have the power to do you harm. Verily, it is so. For by its grace did I once weather the slings and arrows of a bandit horde, and bring my hammer of justice to bear upon their wicked heads. The time has come, Luna. Take this oil and help Hildy become a Mandeville man he was meant to be.
Alright.
I'm ready for my final oiling, Luna.
Salamanderville, the best. Okay. Okay.
Oh, the Salamanderville. How it flow into every nook and cranny. Quickly now, lay your hands upon me, and search me with all your might.
Alright.
Yes, that's the spirit.
Can feel but it building and rising. Okay, more. Alright.
Such passion, such fervor. I am the infernal unbound, the tempest unleashed, but I have not yet begun to post.
Message him with more feelings. Alright, this is gonna take some time.
I am a man the will man. A salamander will is my word. I've never felt so alive. Such vibrant colors, such intense sounds, such fragrant smells. Mother, father, Luna, 'twas you oils and your strongly yet tender fingers which opened my eyes to the glory of the creation. I'm Gentleman Inspector Reborn. Onward to Zenith. No matter the laws of nature they pervert or the limits they break, the grandsires can do naught to stop me. You sure about that?
Alright, here we go. I can jump, you know.
Let's do it.
Oh, a drone shot. Can we run? Yep, it's gonna take long walk. Oh, they're already young. Yep, they're already young. Dang. Oh boy. Look at that. Nah, the smug. They already look. They're looking young. Oh, the eyes. Francis, I have come for my son. Oh, must we do this now? We have a dragon to slay. There is no need for any of that. The war is over. But not for long. The worm's death will give rise to a new era of fire and blood. And we, having consumed his eyes, will use our new powers to win untold glory on the battlefield. Our legends will echo in eternity. Oh, this is Dragon Song's ultimate, isn't it? You would doom countless innocents for glory? No, I wouldn't allow that. Over my dead body. Far be it from us to deny you then. This is the end for you. The ultimate end. Yep, this guy's gonna start Dragon Song's ultimate. Oh, LB3. Yep, LB3. Why they suddenly LB3? Wait, what? Yep, this is this is stored and set. Oh. Holy, that's holy. Yep. Okay. Okay, Hildi. Holy. What? His wife. He's LB with his wife. Oh, that's start and fight. That's start and 5. Yep, that's start and 5. Oh, Hildi. Oh. Have faith, my love. He is our son. Oh, that's LB3. Iggy, my beautiful boy. Pray do not look me with such pointy eyes. Let Papa Hildi take you home to our gazebo. Stop calling me that. My name is Vivi. Vivi. I remember everything. My powers, my purpose, my grandpapa Kwan. I made them young again, but it's not enough. I need more. I need the worm's eyes, and then I can finally bring him back. I'm sorry, Gigi, but no, I cannot. Grandpa, Kwan is gone. He's right, Gigi. Mayhap you could restore his corporal form and breathe life into it. But his soul, what made him your grandpapa, is forever beyond your reach. That's not true. I can restore anything to its ideal form, to the way it should be. Even Grandpapa Quan, even you, Papa Hildi. Please, Kiki, you have to stop it. If you keep using your power, you'll die. Whoa. Oh. So I think because it's the oil. I don't understand. Your clothes are still dirty and tattered. Please. As they should be, Kiki. For my every waking moment is as the gods intend. Every day I live life to the fullest. Every day I enjoy grand adventures. I found your grandpapa's research notes. What he gave you wasn't the power to make things the way they were. He gave you the power to change the world, to make things the way you yourself believe they should be. That's why your magics have no effects on the inspector. Because you know in your heart that this battered and bruised form of his is, in its own way, right. My thought exactly, Inquisitor Sire. And it is for this self-same reason that you were unable to make Grandmaster Quan younger. In your heart you know that were not that need to be changed. Your beloved Grandpapa was exactly as he should be. Your everyday was to be treasured and worthy of celebration. Aww. Then what about the grandsires? Why was I able to make them young again? All you truly know them were the stories that they told, wondrous tales of daring do by heroes in the primes of their lives. It's no wonder you were able to envision them as such. So just a glam? That's all they ever talk about when they were young and free and full of fire. At first, Marcus Quan didn't understand the true nature of your ability. He struggled to deduce why you could not make him younger as he originally intended. Eventually, he realized that your fond memories with him were preventing you from conceiving of him as anything but as elderly creator, and that the only way to achieve his goal would be taking them from you. But you were all he had left in the world, no longer a mere mammoth, but a friend, family. His only family, his grandson. He could not bear to lose you, so he renounced his quest for immortality. But I still lost my memories in the end. He was afraid of leaving you all alone in the world, afraid the Ad's Order would attempt to take advantage of you and your magics. So before he died, he decided to take your memories from you after all, to protect you. Despite his best efforts, something remains. Something stronger and more powerful and more resilient than anything Archmagus Quan ever dared dream. You were never broken, Kiki. You were never abandoned. All he wanted was to set you free. Free to do what? Whatever you like, Kiki. Don't you see? That was his final gift to you. A new life. A story all your own. This has all been very, very touching. Sorry. We're not getting any younger. Well, you aren't, at any rate. We have suffered your meddling long enough. I have intent to use this trap to kill the worm. Since you are so perfectly positioned. Oh. Set the fire. Oh, wait, what? They can brought down? Oh. Wait, what? Oh, this is... I am VV, grandson of Archmagus Quan, and Gigi, son of Hildibrand, Hildibrand Maximal. Okay. Could read in time. This is like E12S all over again, isn't it? He's gone. What? Wait, this is just playing dead emote, isn't it? All right. Oh, it's restore. Okay. No, they're back to normal. It's just sleeping. Without his armor. How? No. So he restored everything. Well. Okay. She's still in the warrior mode. Why he's like that? It is like it never happens. The last of his strength, he turned back 10 of time. Not just the pillars, but for us all. He made us all as we once were. As we were meant to be. After all that gallant but I get bugger all. What about my misspent youth? I was not meant to be this bloody old.
Such a fine day. Never have I squatted with such perfect form. I may well have reached my physical peak.
She's still in warrior mode.
Huh, what rot. At your age, you daft sot. You look foolish.
You should be grateful. Gigi saw what you had become and gave you a second chance. Was our second chance to relive our glory days. It was rather silly though, wasn't it? Maybe Quan had the ring right of it. Maybe it's not so bad growing old. I was a coward when I was young, but now that I'm old, I'm not afraid to say things like, I love you, Doris. Oh, come on. Oh. You're a blind, bloody fool, Gonspart. Oh, 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 oh. Nudie, wake up, man. I say, am I dead again? She's still in warrior mode. Quite alive, Inspector, along with everyone else. Thanks to Gigi, the Grand Sirs are also in our custody. That's my boy. Where is the little tyke anyway? Iggy, he embarked on a grand new adventure. He's no longer with us. She can close it, can't she? I see. If that's what he wants, then I could not be happier for him. I am sure Archmagus Quan would feel the same way. What do we do now, Inspector? Is it not obvious, Nashu? The wide, wide world beckons to us. With the promise of mystery and wonder, we shall resume our never-ending quest for the case, perplexing and profound. And perhaps, one day, we shall meet young Gigi again. Alright. I hate to admit it. This wholesome mess got me thinking that maybe it wouldn't be so bad if I really did have a grandson. You did right by Gigi, Hildy. Your father and I can see that. We're proud of the man you become. And I'm proud of you too, Mother, for finally coming to terms with the ephemeral nature of physical beauty and allowing yourself to age gracefully. Oh, don't say that. Oh. Oh, oh no. Holy. Gracefully, was it? No! There he goes again! I fear we may have had a failure to communicate! Oh dear. Nah. Where he fly up to? Oh! There he goes again! Wait for me, Inspector! Wait! Oh! There he goes again! Hark! What is that ridiculous light I spy in the far eastern sky? And this is also a familiar scent which fills my nostrils. Do I smell a case? Yep. Worry not for me, my friends. For whenever the wrong want for succor, I, Hildibrand, shall be there. Till we meet again! Now he flies off. Yep, next stop. Kugane, ladies and gents. Okay, so how we do with the Gigi? I say, you do know that so long as the core remains intact, little Gigi is not actually dead. That's right. So dry your tears, boy. There's no need for all this mopping bout. He has fallen into a dormant state because he used up all his ether. His core will gradually recharge as it draws upon the ambient ether, and in time he will awaken from his torpor. I shall tend to the child for now. Wait, what? He's gained the weapon. 3 of them. As for these 3, I shall be glad to take them back to Ishgard in your stead. The most generous offer, my lord, but hardly necessary. After all, it's my duty to bring them to justice. Oh yes, it was my duty. After everything I said to that young Inquisitor, I can't go back to Ishgard. They'll toss me in the jail and throw away the key if they don't kill me outright. So go to Aldershire and live in Hildy's castle. Someone's out to look after it while he's away, no? That doesn't sound all that bad, actually. How glad I am to accept your offer. Right. Okay, so he's quit. The giant pan. I suppose there's nothing for it but to wait until he comes back down. It was most graceful strike, my love. You haven't lost your touch. Yep. What is this? What is this? All right. All right. I think that's about it. Isn't it? Wanna get Animar or no? I suppose there's nothing for it but to leave the grand service to Lord Godbert, and for me to see Inspector Hildibrand's castle. I'd like to thank you for everything you've done. If you find yourself in the Aldershire, come and see me. There are a few arrangements that I need to make, but I can't imagine that it will take that long for me to settle in. Right, I'll see you there then. Thank you, my friend. Until we meet again. If I could turn back time. Alright, so we go there. And there he is. Oh, they still have that. Looking back on the course I've run, it's hard not to think of the man I was and feel the shame. Before I took on this case, I only had left the capital a handful of times. The rubbish I believed, the facts I considered unassailable. Fury take me. What a fool I was. If I had met you and the inspector and Gigi, I would have never realized how much I had come to hate my job. Nor would I have discovered how much more satisfying it is to seeking out the truth, the whole truth. One might say that getting labeled a heretic and having to flee Ishgard is the best thing that could have happened to me. After all, now I'm free to start a new life here in Idleshire as a consulting inspector. Okay, so he's turned into an inspector. We have another detective! But after that, there is someone I would like you to meet. Oh, the Mamlet. But Godward made some modifications. As you can see, his smaller size should allow him to absorb Aether more effectively over time. We thought that if he were to travel with you and share in your grand adventures, that maybe it would hasten his reawakening. Alright, he can't talk, he's just normal Mamlet now, but well, that will do. Thank you, my friend. I do hope our paths cross again someday. May the Fury bless you and keep you. You too, my friend. You too. And that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. That's the end of Hildibrand's on Heavensward quest. So, I have to say that on Friday, we will have Hildibrand's adventure on Stormblood. So, stay tuned. That's about it. Oh, they have end credits. They have end credits. And he become inspector. Okay, I think that's a nice ending. It's a book about Inquisitor. He dumped it all the way. Alright, that's nice end credits. Ah, the zombie. Wait, they're up there? And that's the end. Hildibrand will return? Yes, he will. Alright, ladies and gents. That's the end of Hildibrand's quest. And on the Friday, we will stream his adventure on Kugane. So, thank you for watching all the way here from 10 a.m. to 1 and almost half p.m. Thank you very much. I hope you have a great day, have a great night, stay safe, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Thank you kindly. I'll see you on Friday. ありがとうございました。またね。